All right, YouTube, we back with another one, family. If y'all returning viewers or whether y'all new viewers, man, I just want to say I appreciate y'all for tuning in as always, man. We're going to get right into the video nonetheless. As y'all can see, I got some base plates in front of me. The Terran Tactical to be exact. This is my second one. I got this one out so I could show y'all YouTube. Before we start this video off, man, we are empty. As you can see, both slides locked back on both firearms. So as you can see, there's no magazine in there inserted whatsoever. There's no live ammunition in either firearms whatsoever. Both chambers are empty, man. So let's get them disclaimers right out the way, man, so I don't bore y'all through the video. But yeah, I'm just making this video real quick, not gonna make it too long. Just wanted to point out that there's some good options out there for base plates. Now, while these may not be the cheapest option, they're also not their most expensive option. And for who they are and the reputation that sits behind them, man, Terran Tactical, I would say they definitely a go. And I can only attest to that because I've had this base plate for about 2 years now, going on 2 years. I originally had got this from my Glock 19 Dagger Compact, and that was actually a +5, but this can be used for either 9mm or 40. So with 40 you get, I believe it was +4, and with the +4 for 40 and +5 for 9mm. So whether it be a Glock 19 or a Glock 23, but as y'all can see, I got it from my Glock 32. So when I got rid of my dagger, I kept the base plate because I felt like it was just too nice of a piece for me to let go of. And these base plates do work well. The extensions are easy to put on, easy install, and they cycle well. Never had any jamming issues with them whatsoever. I know some base plates are not to be trusted out there, but I've never had any issues with these base plates. And these are these are the first base plates I've ever purchased for any of my firearms as far as aftermarket goes. I've never had any issues with these, so I could definitely say that these are a go. Like I said, I just purchased one for my Glock 19X, but yeah, I took this off my compact dagger and I threw it. I took it out the magazine I took the spring out, inserted the spring on my Glock 32, and being as though Glock 32 357 SIG and 40 cal is basically the same casing. So I was able to still use this for my Glock 32, even though it doesn't say that it's stated on there anywhere, but it does work with it. So yeah, that's why I got the Glock 32 out for this video. That's not what the video is about, but it is about the base plate. So yeah, like I said, this is the one that I just got today in the mail. This is the +5, +6 for the full-size Glocks. So whether you have a Glock 22, Glock 17, 19X does count as a full size because it has the full size frame. So that's what it's going to be going on. If you're asking which mag am I going to be using, I'm going to be using the 17 rounder that came with it because, as y'all know, I have the 19 rounder right here. If you know, the 19X comes with 2 19 round mags and 1 17 round mag. So because I already have these base plates on here and I love them, I don't plan on ever changing the 19 round mags. I'm actually going to order some more 19 rounders, full mags with the base plate, not just the base plate, because I don't have that many 19X mags, and I definitely need more, so I'm going to be ordering more. But in the meantime, I felt like the 17 rounder could use a base plate. I was going to get the factory +2 extension like the 19X 19 rounders, but I figured since I already had a good experience with TT, I'd rather just rock with them because, like I said, they make a good quality product. This is aluminum, very durable. I don't know if you can hear that knock, but these are very durable, man. I've dropped them. I've did a few drop tests on them. Believe it or not intentionally. Just inserting the mag and releasing the mag too quick without realizing that I didn't have a grip on it. I dropped this one a few times. As you can see, it has like some, I don't even think that's scratches. I just think it's some like marks on it, but for dropping it a few times, I mean, it's fine. Never popped open. My rounds never got sent flying out when I dropped this. So, I mean, I would say these are drop test worthy. If you want to do that, I don't do drop tests. It literally was just an unofficial drop test, if that's what you want to call it. But let me stop talking, y'all. I'm going to get this mag taken apart. As y'all can see, I got my handy dandy tool. I'm going to do this off camera because I don't want YouTube to strike me. YouTube, we're just performing a factory procedure. This is nothing no different than you will be doing to clean up your magazines. I'm not adding anything that's not YouTube compliant. This is just going to be a simple breakdown, but it will not be shown on camera so that I don't get flagged. So I'll be right back, y'all. Give me a second. All right, y'all, I'm back real quick. So as y'all see, I got the spring taken out. This is the factory Glock spring, factory base plate. And then you got your Terran Tactical. They send you a nice heavy duty spring. These springs are very stiff, so keep in mind, you definitely got to push down and hold on to it when you're getting the spring back in here. We'll be using the factory follower. No need to change it unless you want to. If you want to get a different one, that's up to you. But I use the factory followers just because they work great. Why fix something that doesn't need to be fixed? But yeah, so I would say if you don't have this tool, man, definitely look into getting one of these Glock removal tools, Glock magazine removal tools, because these things can be a pain. The first time I did it, I think I used I don't even think I used a punch tool. I found like a pointy object, and I just had a hard time getting this off. It wasn't this one. It was when I had my other Glock. I had a hard time getting the magazine base plate off, and it was just really hard. But with the tool, definitely makes a whole lot of a difference. So I'm gonna get the spring in there. I'll be back with y'all in a minute. All right, y'all. So as y'all can see, just like that, is that simple, man. So my fault. It comes with this little pin that basically holds the magazine locked in place once you get it slid on there. The easiest way I would say, man, just when you put this follower in from the bottom up with the spring, just come with the base plate and just push it in. And it's going to be a little bent. It's going to look like it's not going to go in, but that's the best way to do it. That's the way I did it. I can't do it on camera because I don't think YouTube would trip about it because it's a factory procedure. It's nothing out of the ordinary that you're doing. But like I said, I'm not trying to risk me getting flagged or anything like that. But in reality, like I said, there's no big deal. Pretty much, you just push it in. That's the best way to do it, honestly. You push up the spring, and then it's going to bend up a little bit. It's going to get a little crinkled once you get closer to getting it in, and then just slide the mag right in. I know that sounds hard to follow me with me not actually doing it, but that's the best way I found to do it. And it goes right in, and then this pin will be sticking out the bottom, like it'll be sticking out like that, but at the bottom. And then you just take I took the Glock tool that I just showed y'all and just kind of hammered it in, but you can use anything. It's real stiff at first. It'll come loose over time, like if you want to remove it to clean it. But at first, this pin is really stiff, so I would recommend getting a little tool, just kind of pushing down with the tool, kind of like you do with the Glock removal tool, something like that, just to push it up, because that's how you want it to look. You want it to look just like how it looks right there, that pin, because it'll just stop the magazine from moving around, so there's no play. As you can see, there's absolutely no play right there. Like, I'm trying my hardest to get it to move, and it's not going anywhere. So like I say, you don't have to worry about it going anywhere. Dropping the mag is not going to make the rounds fall out. As your base plate's not going to come popping off like it's happened with other companies. You don't have to worry about any of that happening. So I'm going to just show y'all real quick. YouTube, we are clear. Like I said, there's nothing in there. But pretty much, that's how she looks with the base plate. And I could definitely say it looks good on there with the black mixed with the FDE. Got the TT emblem right there. So yeah, man, this thing looks really good. I think this is a +6, so you will be able to get a few extra rounds in here. It's gonna be tight. I could tell you right now, just off having this one. This one was super tight when I first had it on my dagger. It was definitely a tight fit. I could barely get all the rounds in there. I think it was like 1 or 2 rounds that I couldn't get in, so I had to cycle it, let it sit for a few days. Then obviously when I took it to the range and shot it, it got loosened up over time. So now it's good to go. I can pop this off and pop it back on with no issues at all. But yeah, man, just wanted to make this video real quick, man. If you're thinking about TT base plates, I would definitely say go for it. It's a go. I like them. They're reliable. They work. You get a few extra rounds out of it. And like I said, it doesn't break the bank. There's definitely more expensive options out there. I won't really get into pricing because that's not my territory. But if y'all want to know, just Google it, man. I mean, TT ain't hard to find. Just look them up. But yeah, man, I'm not going to make this video too much longer. I'm going to end it right here. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Just thought I'd do a quick little tutorial for y'all if y'all wanted to know how that works out. And that's pretty much it, man. That's all I got for y'all today. So y'all be safe out there, man. Stay strapped as always. Catch you on the next video.